Hold on. Does that start? No, okay. It still plays sound, I just can't hear it. Thank you. There we go. This is all a mess, actually. Ow! Oh, whoa, Intellion. How are you? Oh. I wish I had a switch to, like, completely understand. You are missing out on the most. Oh my god. Oh my god, Sharky, thank you for subscribing. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. 80 watch streak, that's crazy. That actually jump scared the shit out of me. Also, hello Sharky. I see that you are first. Buying things. Is that a little tea cozy? A lace rug. Wasn't you subscribing? Yes, it was. The sound. Was you subscribing? I'm confused. Oh my god, the sun's right in my eye again. It's absolutely right in my eyes again. I don't like it. I will. You'll be active soon in the shop. See you soon, Luce. Ugh. Just recorded my ad for the company. Then I had to re-record it. And I've sent it to them. And if they don't approve it, I'm gonna crash out. Is it announcing you've been subscribed for 5 months? No, but the sound that went off was because you subscribed, right? Oh, I'm drowning. Hi Squashy. Hi Bennett. I don't remember what we're doing today. We've got to get this place to level 10. Squashy, thank you for the heart, me. Is this America? Am I working on Black Beach today? I'm not building on Black Beach today. Oh my god, wait. Hello, Gabriel. I can actually kind of see YouTube chat now. Trying to give me extra... What does that mean? But I'm not going to work on Black Beach. I'm trying to get Black Beach to level 10. Because if I get it to level 10... Bleak Beach. I don't know why I keep calling it Black Beach. It's not even like a black sandy beach. It's bleak. If I get it to level 10, we stay winning. So I'm gonna talk to everyone, see what they need, and then I'm gonna upgrade their homes. You need it brighter. That's gotta make it brighter, right? Okay. Hold on. Why do they live in male living spaces? Because I need to just... Like, they're gonna get homes eventually. They're gonna get real homes eventually. Member level 4, how yeah, Squashy. Oh, I don't think that's connected to any power. That's why. Right, hold on then. Have I got any poker metal on me? The answer's probably no. I removed the crafting met. Right, let me sort this out. Your baby cousin's trying to distract them. But I can't say any. I can't say what I want to say. You need custard creams. Are you out of your custard creams? I did just put Smeargle and Pikachu into random houses, yeah. You can build a habitat for Smeargle. It's an easel and a bench. I don't know about Pikachu, but I think you can put Pokemon in any habitat anyway. What am I sipping, King? Coca-Cola. Full fat Coca-Cola. I want you to play with them. That's cute though. Hey Billy, how you doing? Let's get a couple of decorations, a couple of toys and stuff. Someone wants it to be more humid, I can sort that out. A couple of plants. People love plants, right? That's a lovely bit of decoration. Some lamps as well, in case people want it to be lighter. And let's get some toys. We've got loads of these, so we'll take a couple of them. A couple of the wiggly mirrors. A rappel, why not? There we go. Plenty of different toys. You've had a terrible day. Why have you had a terrible day, X? What's my opinion on Hassel X Brassius? I can't say I've ever been sort of exposed to it until this very moment right now. So yeah. Didn't know if they had a specific house quest later on or something like that. Not that I know of. I don't think so, at least. I think you just do whatever you want with them. I hope you managed to get loads of custard creams, Sharky. Do you like the strawberry custard cream, Sharky, or whatever it is? If you have a Discord, you'll send pictures of Hassel Expressius. Please don't. I suppose it depends how steamy it is. But probably better that you don't do it at all, really. Okay. That's a bit better, I suppose. There you go, execute. Wow. Wow. Now he's slowly being cooked under the heat lamp. Wow. Is this Fortnite? Almost. It's one of the custom maps on Fortnite, so I guess technically it is. Right, we need to find the people with the lowest environment levels. Oh. I'm one of them. Thank you for sharing the live, everyone who's sharing the live. Did you miss anything before joining? I've only been live for like 5 minutes, so... Right, let's make this place look lovely. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That'll go. It's a future issue. You know what I mean? The Wobbuffet Bubba, of course. Some balloons. You got to have some balloons. I think balloons are integral to everything. Right. Oh, the comfort level's now nice. Oh. Oh, wow. Can we get it higher? Little mirror. A couple of plants. You know what really brightens up a room? It's like as many plants as reasonably possible. You love my streams? Thank you. You look forward to turning them off every day. Thank you so much. Wow, what a lovely message. It's really nice when you read messages like that. It's really, you know what I mean? I'm doing good, Luce. How are you? Thank you for everyone that keeps sharing the live. You're all amazing. I think it's Sharky and Bennett. You make your day. You make my day. Oh. Come on, can we get the comfort level at 1 more? Oh! There it is. How was my weekend? My weekend was pretty good. Des? Pretty exciting weekend. I've already built the iron place with where the electric feed into. No. Do you mean that over there? Had a long day of working. Oof. Working's like the worst. Okay. Muck, let's move Muck and Execute into this house. Execute, I believe, is over here. Executor, sorry. Was the anime thing last weekend? It's this coming weekend. It's this Saturday I'm going. Which is funny, because I've just done an ad. You know, I can show you now, because the ad's getting posted soon. This is the ad that I've had to do. I'm trying... I can't show half of the stuff on stream. But it's for the Otaku box. They sent me a bunch of stuff. And I've just had to record an ad for them. If you see it on your feed, I just know that I'm getting paid a lot of money for it and I don't watch anime. Yes, Bennett. You've lost all inspiration to tidy up your village now you've finished the story. I think if I wasn't streaming, I would find a much harder time to do it. But... Hold on. My phone just vibrated. I've got to make sure it's not. Which game is this? This is Pokemon Pokopia. It's off AliExpress games, guys. Games. You're all called games now. Who was the other guy? It was Executor and it was Muck. Muck's over here, I think. Hello, Muckingtons. We're still on the sign language, Bennett. Cute game. It's an adorable game. Probably the most adorable game in the world. Come on, you. Oh yeah, thank you, Laura. Are you... Come on, dog. What are you stuck on? You good at... See you later, Billy. Jojo, thank you for following. Now tell me what would make your house better. You want some food? Have a vibrant hamburger steak. Hopefully he likes this. You also want something to eat. Also have a vibrant hamburger steak. How did I think about the name? What name? What name are we talking about here? Oh, the clocks have gone forward for us now, Des, so I'm back on normal time. But it means that I'm an hour early for you. How do I think of my name? Yapscue, because I talk all the time. Morning, Juju. Give him a plant. Wow. And there it is. One of these two wanted it to be more humid. Was it Spinnerack? Did Spinnerack want it to be more humid? Let me double check. An awesome name because it's mine. Thank you, X. How did you think of your name? You'd like it to be more humid. Well, have I got the thing for you? Hi, Bear. Right. Let's move Azumarill into their house. Azumarill's over here on the dock. You didn't want people you know to search up, so you use characters that weren't on the keyboard. That's quite smart. Can you get what? A name? Come on, Azumarill. Pretty iffy. Have we took a step down? Your son, what, Azumarill? Want it to be named after Jirachi again? I would love that, Sharky. Absolute favourite. It is a cutie, isn't it? Right, Azumarill should go up in a second. I'm gonna move... I don't think I'm gonna move Clods. Okay, I'm drowning. Drowning! Thank you, Sharky. Whenever I next play a game that has Volcarona and Sharky, I'm gonna name it after you. Your name is the name of a former president. No way. Barack Obama? Some of your family are making fun of your eyeshadow. Why are they making fun of it? Toy garbage. Hold on. Because it's blue. What's wrong with blue eyeshadow? You want me to beat him up? Former President John Adams. No, it's definitely Barack Obama, I reckon. This is decoration and not toy. What sort of toy trap? You know what if I just put down some garbage bags and then I put down a toy? Do you think that'll work? Like, what counts as toy garbage? You know what I mean? Yes. You can get it in the Ultra Sun Nuzlocke if you're lucky. I think we're playing Ultra Moon. Is it only available in Sun? You saw a video of me barking at you. What was that about? Which video was that? You'll be hearing me bark personally. Amen. You should be honoured. Thank me now. I don't think any of these are toy garbage. You know what I mean? Are these toy garbage? Does it count? Available in Moon, you just need luck. I've got luck. Don't worry. I'm right, that is your name. What, Barack Obama? Thought as much. Is a newspaper a toy? This has got to be like garbage, right? This has got to be garbage. Wow, and there it is. Wow, Clodsire, don't you just love? Come on, get down. Does anyone know what the the tires? The tire toy. I don't know if I've got any spare. Let's go have a look. Gonna shiny hunting asses for a shout for Garchomp. Good luck. You're getting a Switch 2 tomorrow so you can play Pokopia. Let's go! You're gonna hear, the person that just said that is on YouTube. They're gonna hear that in 4 working days when the delay finally catches up to them. There's a birthday and they had a night out and you think he was asleep for the other. Were you hanging loose? Were you hanging after your night out? So excited. I'm so happy for you. This has got to be. You didn't even drink, you just had a headache. You got any ibuprofen? I have a headache. Why did the music just get louder? Oh. I couldn't stand Saturday night without the world spinning. I hate that. Every now and again, and I mean like, your internet's so trash right now. If you're thinking about the delay, YouTube just has a massive delay for me. Somebody, if you want to come to Twitch or TikTok, you'll have a much more enjoyable viewing experience. I promise. Wow, a stack of tires. Let's go. Also requires you saving your Lush Cave encounter until after the 4 encounters. We got it. We got it, Sharky. We're gonna get it. What was I saying before? I used to, every now and again, like every once in a while, I will wake up with the most intense vertigo and I'll get it all day. Get it all day and it's horrible. Oh, we're almost there. You're on a school trip right now in Italy and have to share a bed with 3 boys. Worst time to be gay. Is that not the best time to be gay? What did I do yesterday on stream? I don't remember. No, for Volcarona. No, I know, Shaker. That's what I mean. We're gonna smash it. Did I not say Volcarona? I meant to. What's my favorite Pokemon? Slowpoke. Just for that, it's genuinely bad. I feel. I'm sorry. You're having terrible internet. Let's give him a nice decoration. I only have the little plant left. There you go. Wow. Wow, Pelipper. Wow. Saw you in a live yesterday where we were guessing Pokemon that a guy drew. Bennett's cheating on me. With other live people. How do I not remember that? What I did yesterday? I genuinely... I think we just faffed around for most of the live. What's my favourite Gen 6 Pokemon? I like Phantom and Pumpkaboo. They're pretty good. I know controversial. I like Klefki. I think Klefki's pretty cool. Who else is in Gen 6? I like the Goodra line. They're pretty cool. I like all of the starters. We did it! We did it! Let's go. You need to wait for Machamp on 4th Island, and then you need to have Salandit, Dodrio, and Golbat. What, to ensure that you don't get, to ensure that you can Species Clause your way to having it? What starter am I choosing? I'm choosing a Gekwa for almost certainty. Trevenant, your boy Trevenant is a very cool Pokemon. I like a lot of the first stage Pokemon in Gen 6, but not many of the evolutions. Trevenant's one of the exceptions to that. You need to 1% encounter. Sharky, I'm just gonna hit the 1% encounter. That's what's gonna happen. You love the way Yak works in stream. He engages with everyone. He's funny, sweet, and amazing. Thank you, Luce. At every game I pick, thank you. Aw. Wow. I promise you didn't cheat on you, my evil twin did, I swear. Guys, come on, I'm gonna start blushing on stream. You're gonna leave because you don't want to be spoiled, basically all for Pokopia. That's completely fair. It's way better to play completely like, it's way better to go in knowing nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Right, we have the lamp somewhere. We've got so many cute beds. If you see the cute lamp, shout it out. I can't remember if it's decoration or toy or what. Where's it at? Is it? No, it's there. Okay. See you later, somebody. Thanks for stopping by. Right, we need the cute table. Bang, 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 bang. You're stealing my idea for this building. You're not stealing an idea, you're gaining inspiration. So, don't feel terrible about it. Bang, 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 bang. What's my opinion on Hisui and Goodra? Not as good as the original, but still pretty cool. I have 1,000 fluff. No, it's stealing, you said so. In that case, I'm calling the police. What now? Right, I need to go get a bunch of lumber. Cool. We got Ampharos yesterday, by the way, gang, if anyone's wondering. Is Budgie here? Hi, Budgie! You are only 28 minutes late, Budgingtons. You never stop running like I'm the Terminator. I don't think he runs, does he? Oh, he does. Yeah, famously, actually. There's that famous running scene. Do I send my live to Amazon Prime Videos? Yeah, what if they jump in? What if they join in? That would be pretty cool. What did we do yesterday? I think we built some of this, by the way. No. I actually don't think we did any building yesterday. I was too caught up trying to do all of the environment and stuff. If you guys have not seen this, this is Paris and Parasec's home. I don't actually like it that much, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's quite mid. But you know, it's here. It's okay, Glitch. Glitch, thank you for the capybara. Hell yeah. Des, do you want to see Ampharos? I can show you Ampharos. Oh, Luce, thank you for the Rosa. Mwah. I will, for sending a capybara glitch, I'll do an impression of a capybara. Guys, what sound does a capybara make? Oh my god, Glitch, thank you for the 20 flaming hearts. Hell yeah. My heart just sets on fire. Here's Ampharos. What an enchanting scent. Yeah. Tuna says hello. Hello, Tuna. Hell yeah. So Rocky Ridges is the only place we don't have that's level 10 now. He's super excited to have you on the TV. I'm basically best friends with Budgie's Budgie. That's crazy. Securing first for old time's sake. Luce, thanks for sharing the live. Insert the funniest thing you've ever seen here. Oh, hello, Jack. You've missed being here. We've missed having you here, Luce. Right. So, give me the discs. I'm sick of them. Give me the discs right now. How do I take them? Stop it. Right now. I don't remember setting up an environment. Oh. Here he is. There's Golden Girl. He sounds horrible. I hate him. Oh, he has Collect. What does that do? Pokemon with Collect will trade you rare things for certain items. Hell yeah. Need a beep. Ding. What did they do to your boy? Does he not normally look like this? Oh, he also takes the feathers. Does he give you different stuff? Oh, a Ditto rug? I've already got about 1 million of these. You hate his laugh. It's horrible, isn't it? Right, so now what we're going to do... So I think by setting up... By setting up... I'm 90% sure it's Blissey's environment. I'm going to make the claim that it's Blissey's environment. But by setting it up here, I think all of the nearby... I didn't craft the fucking generator that I was supposed to craft. God damn it. Alright, hold on. We'll get to that. I need to go get a generator. But I think it's going to classify all of this furniture for the other environments, which will thus improve the environment level of all the nearby Pokemon as well. So it's sort of like a... I don't have any Pokemetal on me, do I? God's sake. Right, I'll be back. His model looks so nice. You know what? It does look a lot better than it does in the games. I just hate how he sounds. I don't think I'll ever talk to him again, because if he goes to me one more time, I'm going to put my head through a wall. If one behaving, what do you mean? Oh, you're just coming to check in. That's pretty accurate. Des, I'm perfect at recreating Pokemon cries. Give me a Pokemon that's in this game, I'll pop open their cry, and I'll perfectly recreate it. I can do Slowpoke's off the top of my head. It's... That is literally Slowpoke's cry. You love that I just cram everyone into a singular pace. Well, for now, they all need to live together. Porygon. Alright, let me try Porygons after this. Once I start building them their homes, you know, I'm sure it'll be much better. Toxicroak isn't in this game, though, is it? Juju. Do it. Is it okay to bully if they really deserve it? Absolutely. Right, hold on. Hold on. Who am I doing? Your finger hurts. What happened? Who am I doing? Porygon. Oh. See? Could you tell which one was Porygon and which one was me? Be honest. Could you actually tell which one of us was real? From liking. Thank you for liking. Why did Porygon cry twice? See, wow. It's like you were there. Are you so immersed now? I actually quite like the little rock den. I think it's very cute. Is this Mr. Pokemon? Is that my name? Is that what you're calling me? Because I'm kicking my feet under the table now, under the desk. I'm Mr. Manager. If anyone gets that reference, you get 20 Great British Pounds. I won't give you 20 Great British Pounds. I'll give you a crisp high five. There it is. I'm Mr. Manager. It's got to be Blissey, right? Surely. It's got to be Blissey. I can't think of another singular Pokemon. Only a high five. You can have whatever you want, Luce, but you have to get the reference. It's brighter now. Yay. Look how he's standing. That's so cunty. You don't want physical touch. I will give you... I would tell you a really cool joke. Chat is kind of weird today. What's going on? I'm not really paying attention. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. Lot of iffy guys here. We're gonna have to get this up eventually. We've got to go check if Carcole's here. Colossal even. Let's go check on that. He's not here. Hello, Emmy Andrew. He isn't. Here's my friend. He's watching stream with me. You watching stream with Willie Shakes? Hell yeah. What do you build beside the Pokemon Center? What do you mean? What's like right here? It's like a grey hut. I think it's one of these houses. It's like the kit for a grey hut. I haven't bothered building it yet. Okay, so we need to go to a dream island to get some more habitats. Show me your cruise ship, Emily. I have not even touched it yet. You're only going to be disappointed if I show you that. These are all habitats that we've got. This one, I don't know how to do. I am assuming that if I get Pokopia, Slow Pokopia, to a higher level, I'll be able to build all of this stuff. So that might be what we do today. Could you buy Legends or the Pro Controller? Well, if you buy a Pro Controller and you don't have Legends, what are you going to use the Pro Controller for? You know what I mean? You don't have the older games, but you have an emulator. You can use an emulator, yeah. Hi, for you page, by the way. Hell yeah, Vicky. You need rare Pokemetal. You don't know how to get it. You can go to a Dragonite Dream Island. You can buy some from the Pokemon Centers when you level them up. You can also mine some of them in the Sparking Skylands, but your best bet is the Dragonite place. Is this full? No. Nope, that can't go in there. You only have Pikachu and Eevee dolls, then you've got to wait until you get to the Sparking Skylands. Otherwise you just are not going to be able to get any. Tears of the Kingdom is the only reason someone should need a Pro Controller. Why Tears of the Kingdom specifically? I just put a decoration in the toy box. Where is it? Uh-oh. There we go. People are loud. Sorry, am I being too loud? Did you mean me? No, okay. when the Lambkeeper tasks come out, can you do the quest just to do the final wish? You absolutely you can. Like, I'm not gonna stop you. You have a level 100 Gengar, you just beat Brock, and you have Jirachi. Oh yeah. Everyone else in the room. You should just leave. Gonna do the final wish for Lampkeeper. You should leave the room, Luce. I'm not saying you should leave the... No, you should leave the room. Not here. Silly. It's difficult to express how grateful I am. Oh, he just smacked me in the head. Thanks. Imagine if I actually went flying. Where's my Dragonite plush? There's one up here, I think. They're your cousins. Oh. Right. I've got some stakes on me. I should... So I obviously still need Raikou. I don't need to register Raikou, so I'm... Do I need to go to a Dragonite Island, though? Let's just go here again and see if we can find Raikou, I guess. I think this is where you go to get Raikou. I think it's time to choose between Yap or their cousins. Oh, you know they're going to pick me. At least make a pagola for your dolls. This was only here because it was Drifblim's, yeah. Guys, do we like that the text is here? When I'm going to switch over to something real quick. When we do this, it will obviously be a bit better. This is for when I do DS games and stuff. Except I need to change it a bit because with the DS there's going to be 2 screens. Anyway, do we care when it's on the screen when I'm playing ZA and stuff? You got Mewtwo from Dragonite. Yeah, that's how you get Mewtwo. You are so lucky I've already got him. Otherwise I would have beat you up for doing spoilers. But you knew that I had him because you just saw him, so... I'll let you off. I do need some of this sea glass. I'm always running out of sea glass. You get anything from Substitute Doll? I think the Substitute Doll takes you to any random Dream Island, I think. I've not used it. New habitat information, gang. Oh, that's actually really easy to put together. Luxury chirp chirp meal. Hell yeah, that might be Pidgeot. I'm gonna put that in Slowpokeopia because again I need to get my Slowpokeopia place up really high. I want to try and finish the decks like soonish, as in like the next few days. So that would be pretty cool. Come on, there's got to be some more golden Pokeballs on this island. This is actually like quite a nice little like park area. Maybe I should copy it almost exactly. Wait, that reminded you still need to finish the DLC. Should I change my pat? No, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not doing that. Also, you know how we talked about Hi, welcome back, Budgie. You know how we talked about in Slowpokeopia I'm gonna do like things for the viewers. I think I've decided I'm gonna separate it into plots. So we're gonna have like I don't know the size of the plot I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do like a length of plots, and everyone can have a plot basically, and you tell me what to build and I will build it. How cute is that? Oh, that's adorable. A bit annoyed that it's Pokemetal. Let's get the cobwebs. You never know when you need cobwebs. But for the plot, I might do... Obviously, I've got the one with Slowpoke already. I need to change that again. So I need to finish the DLC decks. I haven't done it either. I am so far behind on ZA because I stopped playing it. Come on. Come on, Raikou. Let's see ya. Okay, it doesn't look like Raikou's going to be here, gang. Deep Dive February edition. Today we were showing the office where we're smack in the middle of doing products. Okay, I thought I'd get a lovely new outfit. But alas. Is there any more caves? Found an old vid that says you don't loathe Chikorita. Chikorita is one of my favourite Pokemon. What's there to explain? Does anyone know which Dream Island's easiest to get iron? I believe it's the Arcanine one, off the top of my head. I'm almost certain that it's Arcanine. They're threatening to beat up Sharky. Who's threatening to beat up Sharky? Hold on. If anyone's trying to fight Sharky, you're also going to have to fight me. Just want to throw that out there. Probably should have dismantled the thinger. Change that. No, I'm not changing. Chikorita is literally one of the best Pokemon. If you're wrong, I'm going to delete your Pokopia save. You know when you talk to the plushie just before you go to the island, it gives you 3 pictures of what comes up and it tells you if there's ore on it. So... we're all on Sharky's side now. Or what? Come on. I'm kicking Ampharos off the island. Don't need any of that stuff. Hi, Josh. I wanted to just say Josh, but I'm not that mate. Right, we need the berry basket. I don't think I've got enough stuff to craft the berry basket. I've got to go collect some berries. Where the friggin' hell is the berry basket? Hello? Am I blind? Hello? Hello? Stop moving so fast, oh my god. How about use your eyes? Juju, it's not my fault you got old ass eyes that can't see. I'm joking. I'm joking. Where is it? Can you buy the recipe? I have the recipe. I'm almost certain. I don't remember where you get the recipe from, but I'm almost 1000% certain I've got the recipe. There's the berry wall. You call me a name. Please use either Budgie or Virgil. Is that Virgil from Dante's? No. I guess technically Dante's Inferno. There it is. What do I need? I need Lumberry. Right. What's the other thing I need? I hope that was the right one. There's so many items to scroll. There really is. I'm starting to get so many. Easier when you slow down. I was actually moving at Mach 10, Juju. It's just me and you could see at that level. You know what I mean? Where are some of my Lumberries? I know that there's one... What are you selling, Gengar? Bit of gold ore. Or what? It's a little mining-based joke there, guys. You ever walk into a shop and see Cerulege selling stuff? I'd be a bit freaked out, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I should decorate the Pokemart, but I don't know what to put in there. Because you can't get, like, shelves. That was so funny you can't breathe. Thank you, Joseph. What's rare Pokemon for? It's for, like, It's for, like, rarer relics, I think. Like, the Ditto rug and the Slowpoke rug takes rare Pokemetal. One of these is a Lumtree. I'm almost certain of it. You know what? I know for a certain where I put one. What's the sin? The sin is me. I had to do an advert for a company, and it's going to be really bad. Everyone's going to make fun of me. Did you like Gengar, Budgie? You've passed 2 Lumtrees, have I? Well, there we go. Can you get Pokeballs in the game? I've seen someone have, like, red Pokeballs. Like, actual like... I've got the Pokeball Light, which is white on the top and bottom. Why is a Lumtree bad? No, the Lumtree's not bad. I needed Lumberries to craft something. But I've seen people get little Pokeballs, which I really need for my, my lab build. Have you seen the lab, Des? Can't remember if I've shown you the lab. But the lab, I need 3 Pokeballs to put on the desk. You've not seen the lab? Oh, Des. You're old as well, Des. You'll really appreciate this one. I'm sorry, that was mean. But look, I'm gonna put 3 Pokeballs here, and it's gonna be a little reference to Gen 1. It's meant to be like, oh, here's the... And of course, Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle are in there. That's okay. Welcome back, Luce. I've got Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, and Professor Tangrowth in there. That's my cute little... You like the little lab? Thank you. The upstairs is not at all decorated in the slightest. Trying to change... Wow. I can't even read. You're trying to clean your birds' cages and they insist on helping. Tuna and... Hold on. I can remember the other one's name. I can't remember the other one's name. A lot of gal calling people old when you're 14 months away from 30. That's 14 months. And also, you mean goal. It's double L, mate. But, like, this is the sort of plot I was thinking. I might actually just keep this. Because I think it's a cute little beach area. But giving these plots to everyone. So, like, I'll do another one here that's the same size. And then eventually we'll have, like, a New York City sort of build. But every plot corresponds to someone watching the stream. You know what I mean? I think that's a really cool idea. Thanks, guys. Let's slap this down. Even you, yeah, you can have one, Bennett. I kind of forgot that I'm getting older. Come on. What the hell? What the hell? We're all getting older. We'll all be 30 one day. Lennox, that's it. Like the operating system. Alright. Hopefully this Pokemon spawns soon. Because he only spawns in the day, so we haven't got much time left. So I'm going to hang around here until he spawns, I think. There's still so many Pokemon that we need. I'm really hoping that this is Pidgeot. Right. Put Zapdos from Prior Red. Congratulations. Oh, the environment level's so low here. If you put legendaries in a home, it really raises the environment level. Am I just going to have to build a little home for, for Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos? Articuno and Zapdos, I can't even say the names. So you get the antique stuff at level 5. I reckon at level 10 I'll get the Pokeball stuff. How many hours do I have? I'm at like 100 and something, I think. Let's go give a carrot to Snorlax and then come back. I think my exact amount of hours I have, Ashley, is over 110. You didn't mean getting older negatively, by the way. Thank you. I don't mind, Luce. I'm not getting old. It's fine. One with only 12 Ultra Balls. Should have caught it in a Pokeball, mate. Should I have played Pokemon Fire Red when that came out, guys? Did I miss a trick not playing it? Would you guys have liked to have seen me? Because you guys have seen me play Pokemon games before, right? You know that I'm absolutely goated at the game. Just look at you like my baby. Aww. Aww. Like I'm 12 years old. That's really cute. Yes, play Fire Red. I think it's a bit late. I think the ship's sailed now. Not 12. I don't need to go to Withered Wasteland. I need to go to Slowpokopia. Sorry, Luce. He does no wrong. He's a good little guy. Amen. Guys, I think I'm going to build a little house for the legendary birds, and then I'm going to fill it with lots of cute stuff, and then it's going to absolutely hurtle my my environment level here. But first things first, I need to make sure this Pokemon spawns. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to build the house while we're waiting for it to spawn. Pikachu needs a damn house. No, he doesn't. He's got a house. He's been homed at the moment. Can we get a tour of my Withered Wasteland after this? We absolutely can. I will build this house for the birds. Wait for this guy to spawn. The only message you can't delete is your own. Which message do you need to delete? I think I can delete a message. Can I? Can I delete messages? I can purge a message. I don't know if that purges out. No, wait. I can just delete a message. Hold on. Let me test this, Sharky. I'm going to test this. I'm sorry if this messes something up. It deletes every single message. No, it doesn't. It just deletes one. Okay. The answer is yes. I can delete your messages, Sharkingtons. Right. Let's very quickly build a house. So we need that. We need a single door. Single door. And then we're going to need... You need at least 3 pieces of furniture. Let's get them a lovely... Let's get them all... And I meant antique, but I guess we'll take a chic chair. Now, let's go back to antique. And then a luxury sofa, of course. And of course, they're birds, so they probably... I'm going to put them a perch in. Why does Sharky keep wanting their message deleted? I think he just wanted to see if he could. Let's just do this for now. Oh, hold on, my Twitch chat has paused. There we go. Don't break the stream, imagine. Volcarona should get a Sharky-shaped house. This is not where I meant to go. You're leaving, keep being goated and tough. Don't listen to the haters. Keep making skits. Am I getting haters on my skits? I don't think I've had a single hater. I've had like one or two haters. I've had one person be like, why is he putting himself in the video? Because I did like Team Jin. And I was like, this is exactly why. To piss you off specifically. Right. I should probably check that habitat works. Okay, yes. It doesn't have to be a specific area. Right. Let's build a house for the legendary birds. Ignore the 15 houses that are here. I could absolutely move some Pokemon into there. But I'm not going to. Skits have been top tier lately. You've been liking them, Des. This is my first stream. What's popping? Lots popping at the moment. What's popping with you? Rib Ribbed for her pleasure? I don't know. I don't know what your name says, I'm sorry. Right. And then we go... Little sofa. Look at all this space for activities for the birds. Wow. Little bed. They can share a bed. Chair. Wow. Let's give them a bin. You never know, they might need to deposit some things in the bin. A sign, so they can learn how to read. Why can't you see your chats? They're there. Good lord, that's a lot of houses. I needed to build 15 of them to get one of the evolutions, and I have yet to delete them all. So... Your katana is 3 feet long. My feet aren't that big, mate, so your katana can't be that long. You don't understand the Imperial system. Could you explain that in meters? Too cold for you to go on a walk and you wanted to, and it's going to rain soon. That's so sad. A whoa. A whoa. That one block of ice is really bothering me. You're pooping at this very moment. I hope it falls out quite nicely. You get a bigger katana as you age. Crazy. Noodle Slurper just joined. Sorry, I shouldn't just out people that have just joined. That name just took me a bit by surprise. I reckon Budgie's secretly like 7 foot tall. Do they have any Reggies? No, not yet. Honest impression of the game, 10 out of 10. I've got 110 hours on it. And I'm not even close to stopping. So I think that should be a good indication of how good the game is. Where's Moltres? Oh. Why are they T-posing? Regirock is the greatest Pokemon ever, and Regidraco. I can do a really good Regirock impression. You ready? See, it was like, wow. And then the other one that's like... It's like you're there. Rose 3 apples too. Hey Zapdos. Oh my god. Oven, thank you for following. Both Ricketts, my Brele and the Crows. Sorry guys, yeah, surprise. Your half-built Lego is calling to you. Good luck. I hope it becomes a full-built Lego. Guys, can we stop talking about feet in the chat? I'm trying to concentrate. If you subscribe to the YouTube, you had to follow. Hell yeah. No, I think you misheard me, Joseph. He helped someone plug a portable charger into their phone, got told to stop helping him and get it in the hole. You cheating on me, Lewis? Twitch chat is wild in, TikTok mogs them 24/7. I don't know. Welcome to your new home, guys. You mishear me a lot. That's alright. Your favourite Pokopia streamer? Wow. Am I not your favourite streamer, period? The environment level has increased. By how much? Are we going to go straight to 6, do we reckon? Do we reckon we're going to go straight up to 6? How close are we? Oh. We're not even remotely close. How can it be iffy for Zapdos? But okay. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to get upset. Oh, yeah. That was actually so much stuff. I should have leveled this place ages ago. Are you saying talking about feet isn't weirder than a normal combo? I think it's... No, they're actually talking about the size of something. I was only joking about the type of feet that they were talking about. Have one of these. You gotta like this. It's like the best food in the world. Nom 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 nom. Sorry for waking you up, Articuno. It is the middle of the day. I can just make a bunch of these. Where'd you find these birds? You have to build the, when you come to this place, you have to build their, like, temples. And once you build the temples, they spawn inside it. Which has 2 months, so we're better than TikTok. That is true. TikTok is just close behind. Oh my god, hi Tom. Tom, do you like your new emote that you get? Evie, move in with the legendary birds. How about this? Yeah, sorry, I'll give you a tour in 1 second. Sorry, I got completely distracted. I am just gonna go check the bird nest after I move Evie in, and then we'll go back to a tour. There we go. Let me check if this has spawned. No, they just stood over it. Right, here we go. Is this golden hour? Very nice. It does look like golden hour, doesn't it? Who's the second Twitch mod? Is Bubble in the chat? My Twitch has like plenty of mods, by the way. I have like 8 people, but most of them are my real life friends who are like busy now because we're old. If you want to see how much I've done in my town after 200 hours, you might be disappointed actually, or you might really like it. Who knows? What's my favorite Pokemon? It is Slowpoke. Right. Nobody look. I've got to get to the starting... We've got to get to the start of the area. Everyone close your eyes. Good job I can navigate this place with my eyes closed. You better have your eyes closed. Okay, you guys can open your eyes now. You're not old, I'm still young and prosperous. Exactly. Should I make an actual bird nest and build that's a house at the top? That would be really cool. We can do that for your plot if you want, Budgie, when I start building people's plots. My best team impression is the Galar team, probably because we have the accents. Same accent. So this is Ditto's original cave. I've not done anything with this yet. I do want to do something with it. Is it worth buying? Absolutely. You come out here. This is my little bug area. So this is where all the bug Pokemon hang out. Just like a little forest. We've got Pinsir and Cypher. Cypher's actually got some stuff for me. So let me grab them while we're here. You didn't close them, but you looked at my Pokopia. That's still fine. We've also got a little hut for Vespiquen here. Just so I always know where she is so I can trade her honey. This is my little bug area. Come down the stairs. We've got this little waterfall with a nice little hidden cave behind it where Tyranitar lives, but you know. Come downstairs. We're going to come to this in a second. So we're going to turn this way. This is what was originally my home. There's just some Pokemon living in here at the moment. It's mostly just overgrown at the back. It's got a little waterfall here, a little bit of a garden. I've not done anything through that cave, so we won't bother going there. I'll give you a quick look inside the house. Here's the inside of the house. I used to have my storage here, which is why there's a lot of big empty space, and there was some storage here as well. We've got the kitchen area. Got a little living room area. Just put Pikachu's got a house. I gave him one earlier. Where's the best bug Pokemon of all time? Which one would that be? Here is a little park. Here's a little park that I've done. There's a little... He's late 20s. Come on, Luce. You could have just said I'm in my 20s. You didn't have to specify. Here's a little seating area. Nice little... This is meant to be more of like a residential park. Got a little chancy thing with a little seating area. Here's a little play area for the kids. A lot of tyres. If you wanna pretend to be Plusle and mining, you can. Of course, I'm gonna be mining because it's the cooler one. Got this little rose bed. We have this lovely little like outdoor seating area. It's meant to like look like it's like a cafe or something. Plusle is so much better than mine, and I disagree. Got another little coffee kiosk up here. This one's meant to just be a smaller one. This little fountain area where people can sit down. Spend more potential. We've got the Poke Center. We got the Pokemart. This is my storage area. It's meant to look like a little. It's meant to look like a little warehouse. Round the back, this is ignore Ampharos's little habitat. Oh, I'm Mewtwo. What do I think of Pokerogue? Pokerogue's okay. Do I use generators to power everything? Yeah, I've got generators dug under the ground with the wireless boxes, so there's no wires everywhere. Got this little like painting area. You can see Pikachu's home when I've done this, when I've finished the big tour. You gotta be patient, or I'm gonna make him homeless again. We got this little park area at the back. Gonna jump in the water. Hi, Soph. I tried to keep everything pretty natural. The cap was from a gift from Etsy, I believe. I tried to keep everything similar to how it was when we got here. I just sort of brought it back to life. This is meant to be like a little like ice cream sort of kiosk. With a little place for people to sit. A little garden for the Pokemon Center. Of course, this is the lab. I'll give a quick poke our head in the labs. Here's the lab. Need to change the wall, but I've not got a good wall for it yet. What's the best fan game? Probably Lazarus. Lazarus is a beautiful game. We got this little Rubber Dub Dub boy. Thanks for following. We got this little bridge. We'll go up there. I've not done anything through there yet, so we don't need to go there or through there. I've not built a stairway up to this bridge, but we've got this little bridge. Across this bridge, we've got a windmill. And if you keep following it, hi mining. We've got this little hot spring area on top of the cliff. What if we kissed on the bridge? We could put a padlock on there. Because our love would then be eternal, or whatever that means. Where's Plusle spawns up there. Plusle's house is next to Minan's at the moment. We've got this little bridge here. We'll go under there in a second. But you can go up these stairs. That's just a... Ignore that. We've not done anything down there either, so we don't need to see any of that. Here's the graveyard. There's a lot of fossil Pokemon here yet, because I haven't found their homes. But here's the graveyard. Little crypt, which is not appropriately furnished. Here's our church. Every graveyard needs a church, otherwise it's just a cemetery. Remember that. Oh, I can... Why is there random mythical Pokemon just everywhere? Look, you know what I mean? We got this little staircase here, which goes down into Paris and Parasec's home. Again, I really don't like it, but you know. We've got this bridge that goes back over to here. And there's a little sneaky little cave behind here. This is going to be Sableye when Sableye joins the game. Spoiler, by the way, Sableye's joining the game soon. This leads back to the park, but we do need to go back to the bridge. One of the other things I wanted to do is make everything interconnected. So this is the bridge. You go underneath it. You come to this lovely little crystal forest type beat, which leads out onto this beach. That's where the water goes from up there as well. You saw. This is like a little smuggler's cave, sort of hidden behind the waterfall, but they bring their stuff here. We're still waiting for Gastrodon to spawn as well. I don't know why it's not spawning. I might rebuild that in Bleak Beach and see if I get any more luck, actually. But yep, that's the little smuggler's bit. If you come around here, I've rebuilt the bridge as well to go to Slowpokopia. I completely rebuilt that. Am I on tonight? No, I've got D&D tonight loose. This is a little homestead that we built at the top of here. Got a little tomato farm. Got a little bit of stuff. You like mine the most? Hell yeah, Des. Thank you. Got some more forest down there. This staircase here brings you back up to the bridge. This is part of the interconnectivity that I was talking about. Just so you can go back up and down it. There's also a staircase round the back. In case you don't want to walk all the way around the forest. It just gets you back down to the bridge. And if we come down here, we got this little mine area that we built. It's meant to sort of be like... meant to be like abandoned sort of mine. And then if you come back around here, it goes back up to Paris and Parasec's little bit. And again, you can go across the bridge and you can come back to the start. All interconnected. That's pretty much what we've built so far. Oh, Luce, maybe you shouldn't have disappeared for the weekend. There's Gengar. There you go, Luce. You can cheer up now. Gengar's here. But yeah, that's what we've built so far in this area. I can give you a... Haven't touched anything over there, or over there, or over there. That's sort of still to come. But that's pretty much my kingdom. So far. Thanks for watching, guys. Is this my most developed island? This is my only developed island. Yeah. I barely touched anything. Can you see Pikachu's home now? Yeah, but before I forget, let me grab the stuff to build Gastrodon's habitat. Once we finish this place, we're going to go to the rock place. Make a great Pantheon. Possibly. Possibly. We might do... But keeping some legendaries in this area really helps with the environment level. So I might not. Then again, I think my environment level was already 10 here before I brought Mewtwo here. So I might just take Mewtwo elsewhere. What am I doing? I need a log bed. Not a log bed, a log stall. Once I finish this... Luce, are you giving me attitude? For real? And Teleon was spamming the unvoiced chat, so we had soundboards banned. Yep. Bro could not be trusted with an ounce of anything. See you later, Ripley. Right, let's go see Pikachu's home. You gotta promise not to complain about Pikachu's home. You're lucky that he's got one. Any complaints about it, and he's getting made homeless. What am I gonna do about it? I could kick Gengar off the island. Forever. I could put him in the middle of nowhere. If you have to promise it'll be crappy. I didn't say it was terrible. I didn't say it was good. Inteleon is a little rascal. Can't believe I have to see him in real life. Did I not put Pikachu in a home? Awesome. Where did I put Pikachu? For 2 days after he turns 18. What's two? Oh, yeah. Guys, where did... You're putting me in a home. Where's this coming from? Where did I put Pikachu? Reshiram's actually one of my favourite shinies. One of my least favourite shinies is probably, like, it's just the ones that don't change much. They're a bit boring, you know what I mean? I remember where I put Pikachu. You're leaving you tonight. You knew I had D&D. I have it every Monday. Here's Pikachu's home. Tell me this isn't amazing. It's got everything he could possibly need. Except a roof. I've just read Sharky's message. Walls and roof. Yeah, they're there. But Reshiram Shiny barely changes. That Reshiram Shiny is so good. Like, the little gold is genuinely peak. You can't tell me I'm wrong. Low-income housing? What the hell? Doesn't know what Section 8 is. I don't know what Section 8 is. Sorry. Oh, is that low-income housing? Okay, now I understand. Right, there we go. I mean, I'm wrong. Des, I'm not wrong. Reshiram's got such a good shiny. The little gold rings. More shinies should just be that, where it changes, like, part of the Pokemon, but not all of it. That's a really cool shiny idea. Like, not Charcadets, where it just changes the eyes. That's not, like, a great shiny. But let's take, like... Right. Let's take Espeon for... No, not Espeon, actually. I was going to say Espeon, but you just change the colour of the gem. Yeah. I mean, it literally does it with Umbreon. Umbreon just changes the colour of the rings. And that's one of the most popular shinies that there is. Why is this not spawning? It's supposed to be common. How do I know what time it is? Does it tell you anywhere? It can't be night, right? The sun's still up. You think it's like that? No, but that's my point. Shiny Umbreon's really good. But it's like, it's the same concept as Shiny Reshiram, where they've just made, like, one little bit different, and that's really good. I think it's so... Oh. At the bottom on the Pokedex. Thank you so much, whoever just... Thank you, Ames. Oh, no, like, does it actually tell you what, like, you know what I mean? Like, whether it's morning, night, evening. I need to know that specifically. Where's the bird at? There we go. Right, I'm moving it over here just in case. I put the birdhouse facing the wrong way, but maybe that'll help. I don't know. You know, I have a good point with Umbreon, but Umbreon's still a great shiny, and so is Reshiram. It's exactly the same. They changed the colour of the rings. 6 PM is night, you believe. Alright. We've got 19 minutes for this to spawn. You reckon if I just run around the island, it will spawn when I get back? It's common, and I've given him a carrot. Yapscu Baddie Pics. Just follow me on Instagram. I actually have never posted. I've posted one picture on Instagram. I'm trying to think of other examples where they could change one little bit of the Pokemon and it would look really cool. See you later, Vicky. See you tomorrow. Reshiram is a tiny change. Was that the Anime Con? Yes. The Anime Con photo, and also I posted some hits, but it's not technically a selfie, it's just a photo. Because the rings on Umbreon stand out more. You guys just can't appreciate how good it is. And we all agree that Vomit Green Shiners are all bad. I don't think they're all bad. I think Muck and Grimer. I think Vomit Green fits them really well. You can't just say it's Colour Theory. You can't just say it's not Colour Theory. You can't just say that. Reshiram's subtle gold rings is so much better Colour Theory than everything else. So we can't bring Colour Theory into it. You gotta act like you don't want him to spawn. I would hate for a Pokemon to spawn right now, actually. Machamp Shiny is disgusting. Machamp Shiny is, yeah. Blue on black is more dynamic than gold on white. No, it isn't. Don't you remember the dress argument? Don't you remember the whole dress argument? Do you have to flat and clear the land when building the legendary birdhouses? You absolutely do, yes. You have to make sure there's nothing in the square. Yeah, with nuanced Pokemon takes and then hates on stuff like Turtwig. Like I say, I only hate on Turtwig so much because his fans get so upset. It was black and blue, by the way. It was black and blue. Yeah. I never saw the white and gold. I don't know how people saw it. But I'm not colorblind, so... You know what I mean? It was both. Nah. Favorite starter, Chikorita. So both, it's dependent on your phone's brightness. See, I have my phone almost at, like, no brightness. So... God, I'd really hate if a Pokemon spawned right now, I'm not gonna lie. I'd really, really hate if a Pokemon would spawn when I get back to the other place. That'd just be terrible. It'd be probably the worst thing that could ever happen to me, honestly. Knowing your questions, sigh. What's my favourite Gigantamax? Sorry, I did straight up ignore your question. I really like Lapras and Butterfree. I think both of their Gigantamaxes are really cool. Defend Chikorita. You do not even understand how it's top 10. It's a dinosaur, and I really like dinosaurs. That's one of the main factors of why I like Chikorita. Also, like, he's just really cute. He was really cute in the anime, and like, the Johto Journeys anime was like the anime I grew up with. So that really helped. And I really like Bayleaf. I think Bayleaf is one of the best middle starters of any generation. I think Bayleaf is almost 10 out of 10. There's also a reason, there's that gif of Chikorita spinning its leaf like a helicopter, exactly. Favorite dinosaur, mine's the Diplodocus, which is also probably why I like Chikorita so much. I think Meganium, see you later, Pringles. I think Meganium is worse than Bayleaf, but I don't hate Bayleaf. I mean, I don't hate Meganium. I played a little bit of Ark. I don't like the game. I don't like that, I don't like the gameplay loop. Luce, I thought about you earlier because I bought a dinosaur gingerbread from Asda, and I was like, Luce likes dinosaurs. She always talks about them. Chikorita line peaked at Bayleaf. I do agree with that. I do genuinely agree with that. Love the Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus is a cool dude. Please spawn. We've got like 10 minutes. Please spawn. Can I show them soon? I bought like 3 of them, so I probably have one tomorrow still, and I'll show it on tomorrow's stream. Wait, can I show what? What were we talking about? Not dinosaurs. My unpopular takes are always so well defended. Good on you, yeah. That Des, I literally never miss, that's the thing. Oh, to whoever said the Ankylosaurs, you love them. Gamernar, Luce said they love you. The dinosaur biscuits, yeah. I don't have any on me at the moment. They're all downstairs. Otherwise, I would. For the Spinosaurus. That's Juju's as well, isn't it? Juju's favorite is the Spinosaurus, I think. Is there an Ankylosaurus? They're only the same. It's like a little T-Rex, dude, I think. It's only like the same dinosaur. It's not accurate either. It's like a little cartoon T-Rex. That's the thing with my takes, is that you can disagree with them, but they're valid, which is what makes them a hot take, I think. I think that's what makes my hot take so good. For example, people are going to people disagree every time I say this. I don't know anything about the Scorpius Rexlus, but I'll take your word that it's really cool. For example, if I were to say to you that baby Pokemon shouldn't exist, your immediate reaction is going to go, well, they should exist because Budew exists, and like Clefairy exists. No, Clefairy exists, and like all of these cute baby Pokemon. And it's like, yeah, they're cool. They're cute Pokemon. I will relent that they are cute Pokemon. But the problem with baby Pokemon is that when they released them in Generation 2, you couldn't catch most of them. You can give me a fact file on the Scorpius Rex if you want. But you could not catch most of them in Generation 2. You had to breed them using the incenses, which therefore you have to go find the incense. You then have to breed the Pokemon that it is with the incense to get it. How do you get Mewtwo? You have to go to Dragonite Islands and hope that he spawns. And it's like baby Pokemon would be better if they just existed in the world and you didn't have to do. I get that it was a whole like, here's our breeding mechanic, and it's like, okay, cool, but I don't care. You're gonna go inhale water? Why are you inhaling water? The Dream Island, yeah, the Dream Island. Please spawn. You doing an entire pin video on Scorpius? I will take a look at it if you want those. How about that? After this stream. Are baby Pokemon in the wild in Gen 7 or 8, or are you crazy? They've started making them a lot easier to get. Hello, Alias is left big toe. Aeolus is left big toe. Baby Pokemon now. You could get some of them in Gen 4, for starters. You could catch Happiny and Budew, I think. I think you can catch them in later gens in the wild now. And also, you don't have to use incense to breed them anymore. I believe you just have to breed the Pokemon and you will always guarantee get a baby Pokemon. So the question is, what was ever the point? You know what I mean? Similarly, I'm going to say something a bit crazy here. From a lore perspective, right? From a lore perspective, Convergence Pokemon don't make sense. And you're going to say, well, it's a Pokemon that adapted. That's true. But from a world building perspective, do I get a notification when someone sends a mod application yet? No, I do not. I normally just check them every now and again. Why? Someone sent one and I forgot to check. The liquid IV flavor you're having right now is atrocious. What flavor is it? Let me go. What was I talking about? What was I complaining about? Convergence Pokemon. So, there's two. Let's just take the most common example, Diglett and Wiglet, right? So you're telling me that someone found Diglett in the Kanto region. Someone found Diglett and was like, let's call this Pokemon Diglett. And then at a similar time, because it must have been a similar time, right, for world building to make sense. Someone found Wiglet in the Paldea region and was like, you know what we're going to call this? Wiglet, because it looks like Diglett. But they don't know what Diglett is. They don't know what Diglett is because Diglett's being discovered over in the Kanto region. doesn't make sense. Firecracker flavor tastes like floor cleaner. That sounds horrible. What is it? Is it like is it a vape? Budgie? Or am I being terribly ignorant there? So yeah, Convergent Evos are also just a waste of deck space. They should have just stuck with regional forms. IMO. That's my hot take. I don't care what you're up to with Vaporeon. It's an electrolyte drink. Oh. I used to have one. I used to take it to the gym. Oh yes, Gob. Congrats on the 20th 20-watt streak. You'd die if you ate. I used to have one that would make my drink like fizzy, and it was horrible. I can't remember what it was like orange flavored, but it did not taste like oranges. Yeah. Thanks. We went to the arcade in town. Which one? The Retrodome or whatever it's called. Yeah, people keep telling me to go there. Okapanga might explain it better with common ancestry or something like that. That's true. But, like, you know what I mean? The lore, they've ran into the problem where they keep changing the lore too much. Welcome back, Billy. Gang, do we think this is going to spawn? We wish we had arcades. This, not to rub it in, but the arcades are so fun. Do I have a middle name? Yeah, I do. That's a sufficient answer for you, Luz. Just got Jirachi, hell yeah. I don't like my middle name. Perfectly content with my first and second name, but I don't like my middle name. Oh, you said it in the Discord once, didn't you? I remember. Or did you say it in the stream? I can't remember. You allowed to ask what the name of this stream means? Yeah, I recorded an advert for a company earlier. But it's a cardinal sin. You have two middle names. Is one of them Soph? Is one of them... Is it Shiny Umbreon? Is your middle name Soph Shiny Umbreon? When I was placing the red and purple roses, that makes sense. Because that's your middle name. Red and purple. Environment level just increased. But why? Harvesting veggies increases the environment level? Hello? What's this game about? Building habitats for Pokemon to live happily. Kuna Lennox and their distant family. All over 39,999,998 budgets. Was it 40? It's 4 million. All 3.9 million budgies. Why a lamp farm? I needed to place, it was something like 50... It was something like 50 electrical items at once. So... I just put a bunch of lamps down. Oh. Antique chandelier, antique dresser. There's got to be a habitat with antique Pokemon. I can't imagine they would put it there. Hey, Moltres. Right. These are all the ones we haven't found any Pokemon for. This one is rare night spawn, so we gotta wait for night. If 6 o'clock is night, great. You know what I mean? We're still waiting for Serperior to spawn. I'm fairly certain it's Serperior, considering that's Servine. We know, I'm 90% sure this is also Mismagius, so we have 2 different ways for Mismagius to spawn. I'll probably be on until about 7-ish. We're still waiting for Gastrodon to spawn. You've lost Tuna. Oh no. This has got to be Pidgeot. It has to be Pidgeot. This is Colossal. This might be Blissey. This is Tatsugiri. Still waiting for that to spawn. And then no idea who this could be. Genuinely no idea. Imagine Mewtwo playing rock, paper, scissors with Mew. Amoonguss. I don't think Amoonguss is in the game. I don't think Amoonguss is in the game. We've not got many Pokemon we need to register yet left. There's Pidgeot. There's Tangela. No idea how to get Tangela. This is Blissey, I'm pretty sure. Have you not thought about the Pokemon being like Voltorb? I've already got Voltorb, so I don't think it can be. But when he pulled you down, you should knock him out. Cincinnati, still no idea how to get Cincinnati. I know how to get Colossal. No idea how to get Porygon 2. Maybe that's the Pokeball one. No idea how to get these 2 Pokemon. No idea who they are. Serperior, we've already got one for. Are we at the end? Yeah, we need 10 more Pokemon. He blends in with the wall. He's stronger than you. I'll beat him up loose. Just want it to spawn before I leave. Like, we've got 1 minute. Juju, are you sure it's night time at 6 o'clock? You went to Harry Potter Studios a few days ago. Ill. No, before I like leave this place. Not before I leave like the stream. So I got other things to do. I don't just want to stand here. Pretty sure it's Evo Blissey. Thought it was 7. Nighttime at 6 p.m. is crazy. It's still bright outside. Thought it was 7. It might be 7, right? It's 6 p.m. in the Pokemon games. Like, in the mainline games. We're just going to come back later. We'll come back, like, before we leave. We can go check the Spark in Skylands, but I don't... Like, Mismagius wouldn't have spawned because it's not going to be nighttime. You're pretty sure watch just it's Evo, the cute bed stuff. Zara is a timid Pokemon. Okay. Because of this Pokemon's ability to detect danger. Okay. Can I ask who wants a Boizel named after them? Sharky's asking. It's for his Nuzlocke. Is a game mainline if it follows the Rivals and Elite Four gym format? Not necessarily. Game Freak themselves dictate if a game is... Yeah, I've got D&D later, Budgie, sorry. Game Freak dictates if a game's mainline, so they consider the Legends games to be mainline, and they also consider, like, Let's Go to be mainline, even though they don't really follow the same structured format as, like, the colloquial mainline games. Any game not made by Game Freak is any game not made by Game Freak is considered a spin-off, except for maybe Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I will absolutely have fun at D&D, Budgie. Thank you. I hear... There we go. I could hear it in the back of my ear. Square tiling, hell yeah. But this one's still waiting to spawn. No, that's got a Dragonair in it. Uh-oh. Hold on. Have I not got a habitat set up for Zert? Never mind, it's the tree one, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Nothing spawned here, but what can you expect? It's very rare. Cool. In that case, we've got to go check... Where did we... Rocky Ridges, wasn't it? Ugh. Enjoy your dinner, Billingtons. So I'm just checking that I'm not missing anything of importance while we're on a loading screen. No, I'm not. Cool. Yaps a lot. Yaps a lot. I like that one. You got 5 badges. What do you think? Which region? Oh. Are we gonna guess who it is? Do we think it's Blissey? I'm almost certain that that's Blissey. There she is. Hoenn, how yeah. 5 badges in Hoenn's quite difficult. The happiness Pokemon. And nobody said that they wanted Buizel. Sorry, Sharkingtons. She is so cute. Is she going to increase my environment level? She's only got average. She's got all that stuff and it's only average. Iffy for Larbesta, Swalot, and Dugtrio. Who does Swalot evolve from? Is he got like a pre-evolution, or is he just like a dude? Do you just catch him as Swalot? I'm gonna go see if Colossal's here. Gulping these nuts, got him. Oh, Sharky, you fool. You walk right into it. Gulping these nuts, Budgie. Guys, you gotta remember, if I'm asking about a Pokemon, I know the answer. Come on, me? Biggest Pokemon fan in the world. How'd you time me out? You guys walked into it, not me. Better than this and you'll fight me. Maybe I just want to fight. Maybe I think we should just fight, Budgie. I don't think I'm waiting for anyone to spawn at Withered Wastelands. We can go check Bleak Beach because we put the fishing rod. That's what it's called. Okay, let's go. Name the time and place, and I'll be there. Budgie, who do you think Tuna would cheer on if we had a fight? Do you think he may or may not, or she may or may not? I don't remember the gender of your Budgie, I apologise. Do you think they may or may not cheer on me? I think there's a smidge of a chance. I'm sure that Lennox will probably cheer you on. But, am I not making a fucking mess? Executor. Execute's just heating himself up under the lamp. That's crazy. Probably you is sassy like that. Hell yeah. I don't know why no Pokemon are spawning. Making me a little bit sad. Little tiny bit sad. It has a psychic power that enables it to distort space around it and see into the future. That's crazy. Pikachu can use the Illuminate ability to light up the whole town for you. Spelled your name wrong in the poll. Oh, Sharky. I'm gonna vote for Volcarona. Right. Hey, Mewtwo. I think I'm being scammed by the number of Pokemon that are spawning. Right, we need to decide what we do next. So, this bit's done. The only bit that really needs doing over here is like this little rocky beach area, but I have absolutely no idea what to do to it. To the point where I'm considering just keeping it as is. This bit also needs doing, but these are like little tasks to do separately. We can either do this staircase here and turn this into a little like, I think I'm imagining it goes up here and then up here and then down here, but like it gives us this little space here to work with. So there's that. Or we can get to work on this bit over here, which I honestly, full disclosure, have no idea what I'm going to do with yet. And there's a lot of Pokemon to move here, so I might not touch this bit yet. And then we also have to do this whole cave. We're definitely going to do a staircase that comes up here. The whole interconnectivity bit. So this will be a staircase. I think I'm going to put, like, more smuggling stuff over here. This will be, like, the smugglers', like, living quarters or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out. The cave... I don't know what I'm going to do with the cave. I'm going to have to clear out all of this breakable brick. But this is, like, a nice little cave. I'm excited to do something with it. The question is what, of course. We build some custom houses in the walls of the cave. That could go hard. Your arms and hands are dead. Oh, sorry, Loose. Somewhere under here. Maybe. This is like breakable rock. So, this is the game telling me to... Oh. But I'd found like a really, really cool secret then. +100 votes for Volcarona winner. Scrap. How does it have 100+ votes? Is that even possible? That's crazy. Who's heavier, you or Pidgey? Are you... What a silly question. Your ex just WhatsApp called you. That's crazy. Not the WhatsApp call. You just like that Yap has no votes. That's my favourite part too. I'm not giving you things to spend your coins on, so you're spending it all on this. I don't know what to make, because I can't do the drawing thing, because it's boring for TikTok people. And that's like all my ideas gone out the window. We want wooden or stone stairs. 312 votes for gold. That's crazy. Right, let's get to cooking. Hide your wives. I should have got some dirt. Hello, Ryu. How you doing? Right. So I think we want stairs here. Do I want two or just one? I think just one. And then I think I want a stair here. But to put a stair there... Cranking out habitats. Amen. It's like the most the stressful part of the game. Right, hold on. Please. Please. There we go. There's almost too many Pokemon. Genuinely, I don't know what to do with most of mine. Right, so we got this little staircase here. How late am I streaming? I'm going for about another 45 minutes. I'm going to put a little fence here. So you don't fall off. Little fence there for the same reason. I think maybe a fence here. And then we're going to go across with the fence like that. Just to make sure. Fence here. Pills here. Hello, Billy. And then I think we want to go... We can put that there. And then put that there. But then it sort of doesn't... Hold on. Please. Oh, go away. How do you transform? You get the transform abilities as you progress through the story. You're gonna take your bird on a walk, it's nice out. That sounds lovely. Do you like put a little lead on him, or do you like, how does it work? You just like keep him in like his cage? Or he's got called Undying because no one wanted him, and that's a water sign for Team Jin. That's really cool. Can you turn into other Pokemon? I can turn into Lapras and Dragonite. It'd be cool if Pokemon had a feature where you could visit people's islands and not build on it. That's exactly what you can do, Des. That is exactly the multiplayer feature in this game. You are so smart. They should have hired you. Right. This is looking better already. Dare I say it. Oh, I don't know what's going on with my voice. It's like I'm going raspy. They're both an island to build together in an island just to... Yeah. We've talked about the Dream Islands. Oh my god, Volcarona won the poll with 540 votes. That's crazy. Which time zone have I done? Which zone have I done the most work in? This one. This is like the only zone I've done work in. Is this Fortnite? Yeah, this is Fortnite. Right, so this goes around like this, and then what we do... I think we knock this out. And I think we knock this down like this. And then we can put that there. And it lets us put that there. I think that's nice. We're going to replace this. Except we're not going to replace... Please. You've done the work in Pallet Town. I've literally not even touched Pallet Town. It's so overwhelming to me because there's so much to do. Right, then we're going to put them there. I think one here would be nice. And then we got to put this round here. We can break that one. Replace that. And then we place one here. And then it's like, it's perfect. Perfect little... There's some fences up there. What's the point in camouflage? You can become any block. It's how you play prop hunt with your friends. Have fun with making your dinner, Sharky, mate. See you later. What game mode is in Fortnite? It's one of the custom maps. It's called Pokemon Pokopia. Fortnite edition. And I show the other Pokemon transformations. I can't show you Lapras, but I could show you... That's Dragonite. The mini bridge is awesome. Could you have a look? Absolutely. I can show you the mini bridge because it's right here. There you go. Just the same on both sides. I'll give you a little walk across. And the benefit of transforming, different transformations do different things. So Lapras lets you swim on the water. This lets you glide. This is like a little creative mode, so you can go up and down, you can go left and right. That sort of stuff. I might end up doing a staircase down there. Who knows? But for now... we block all this off. I think a tree goes here. I think a tree right here would look nice. Right on the edge. I'm glad you like it, Budgie. I'm glad you think it's cute. Right, so we're now we put some leafage down. We're going to go flower on this left one here. But we're going to go leafage here. We're going to go flower... We're going to go leaf here. Flower here. And then leaf here. And another flower here. Gotta be careful because you only really put it where you want to imply people don't walk. Thank you, Billy. I'm glad you like it. So, for example, like all of this bit here, we want to put it. I'm going to go flower there. Probably a flower down there. Flower on the corner here. Talking about a tree. I wish Trico was in this game. He's one of my favorites. Thank you for the 15 bits, Budgie. Oh my god, I almost swore then trying to say bits, Budgie. That was crazy. Who did he copy leafage off as? I believe it's Bulbasaur that gives you leafage. Oh yes, I forgot about Graveler. We can also turn into Graveler. Just unlike Rocky Ridges. It's so overwhelming when you get Rocky Ridges. Here's my storage unit if you need a little bit of inspiration. There you go. Do it sooner rather than later. I regretted waiting so long to do mine. Right. Two, three, four. Did I bring? I might be a few flowers short. Hold on. One, two. Did I bring exactly enough? No, I'm one flower short. Come on, dog. Let's go grab that one flower. Pepperoni and cheese. What's the prevo of Yanmega? Do you think I'm gonna fall for this? Would you like me to fall for it? Will that make you feel good if I fall for it? I've been watching my streams the past couple of days. I really like this idea. Definitely copy once you get the motivation. Yeah, it's it helped a lot. It helped a lot putting this together. Because originally I had some boxes in my house. Okay, Yanma is the pre-evolution of Yanmega. I had some boxes in my house, ended up running out of space. I had like 8 boxes piled up here in front of the Pokemart, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna build a storage area. Yanma nuts, lol. Yanma nuts. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense, or should we ban Aeolus's left toe? What are we thinking? What do you guys think about that? Budgie, I'm reading out the joke they said. I genuinely don't know what it meant. Yanma nuts. Nobody's getting it, unfortunately. Do you have grow? You should have grow. You're a grass type. Yeah, on my nuts. You've explained it, and I still don't get it. Don't make me come over there. I'm actually at a loss. Yeah, you. Yeah, but. I think it was a bit of an L, honestly. What evolves into Magcargo? Magikarp. Thanks. You've got to explain it makes the joke bad, but when people still don't get it, yeah. At that point, I think this needs to have a little bit of lighting. Because because it's sort of shaded by the hill. I think a little bit of lighting would do lovely here. But I do think we've absolutely cooked with this little walkway. Hi, Colette. Colette, happy birthday! Everyone say happy birthday to Colette right now. Because it's right this second. It's right now. Welcome, Logan. Oh, yeah. Grover. Have you, how was boxing? You said you were going boxing, right? Did you have fun boxing? What's it like to be 21, Colette? Huh? I hope you enjoy boxing. I was trying to be like, you know, because you know when people say like, oh, I'm actually just 21. You know what I mean? Just trying to say you were young, Colette, that you had a youthful... You're back, what did you miss? You've missed Colette. It's Colette's birthday, Budgie. 4 days until your birthday. Hell yeah, Billy. Come on, Des. How's fucking 52, mate? How about that? Oh, look at this lovely little... I don't like that they're in line with each other. You don't look a day of 20. Thank you. That's 20 Thor. Thank you, guys. You're all making me blush now. Budgie also said happy birthday, Colette. I thought I'd pass on the message. It's the beard. What, it makes me look younger or old? She's old as Miss Mackenzie in the original. That's what I go to school for. I busted this year. How old was she? Well, that's a banger song, though. 33. I did not know she was... Unk. She's got McDonald's cards. How, yeah? What are we... Potential water feature? Makes me look older. I do look like an absolute baby if I shave. Nice work, Ditto. Thank you. What if I do like a water feature that comes down here? And then comes across here. And then goes down here. And then goes under the water. Under here. You prefer the beard? Me too. I do need to trim it a little bit though. Have a good walk, Budgie. I hope Tuna and Lennox enjoys it. I said we would get a tree. Do I do the code things? I have the McDonald's app, I just couldn't be bothered to put my codes in. You may be 33, but... Oh, it's been so long since I've heard that song, but I can hear the line now that you've said it. I think that's an alright place for a tree. Right? It doesn't really make sense, right? I don't think you'd get a tree that would do that in real life. Thank you, Luce, but I probably won't use the codes either. What if I move it back one? See, now that's... No, I don't like that. You need a name for Krogunk. Frog, but spelled F-R-A-U-G. Roll your eyes at me again, and you'll never be able to bring them back into the front of your head. How about that? Guys, is this cute? Do we like this? Be honest. Do we like this little walkway? You were distracted. Probably for the best. Then you'd probably good that you didn't hear what I said. Oh, come on, Des. You can't call me old and then try and flirt with me. I said if you roll your eyes at me again, you'll never be able to put them back in the front of your head. I think it needs a light here. But I don't know if the lamppost will look stupid here. You know what I mean? It depends how tall they are. How tall are they? Same height as a tree. I actually think it would go really well there. Never mind. A natural looking light or it ruins the vibe. You think so? You don't think a town light would look good there? Peace. No, because it's grassy. I mean, true. Alright, we'll try a natural light. We're going to try both. We might as well, since we've got the stuff for it. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow. Someone knows what it means when it isn't your fault. I think that is... yeah, that's fair enough. I don't even think we need to check the lamppost. I think that's just good enough, to be honest. The game's too big. It really is. I'm so overwhelmed all the time. Billy, you're so right. You can have mod for 1 second. There you go. How was your taste of power? Hope it was enjoyable. Let me pick... no. Let me pick this up real quick. Do you think it's worth the money? I mean, I've got 100 hours in the game, so... say yes when I see it. When I say what, sorry? Oh, are you saying to the guy? Oh, wait, if the... yeah. This game's 10 out of 10. Which way do we put this? Maybe it's like that. Maybe I prefer that. I think I do prefer that. Oh, so you're rolling your eyes again, Lewis. I see how it is. I think that light really helps. I really think it does help a lot there. I think you should do it facing the path. Do you think so? Yeah, I don't think it matters either way. No, I don't like that it's like hanging right off the edge, is my problem with it facing this way. So I am going to have it like that. Probably get lots of eye rolls, that one, instead knowing... You've lost me, Des. We need to put some up here. What am I laughing at? Just because when you try and threaten me. So happy to be in the Discord server. I'm glad you enjoy it there. It wasn't a threat I was asking you to. Okay, fair enough. Well, I'll think about it. How about that? I don't like that I keep grabbing these vines, but I like the vines there. And yes, I could do the decorative ones, but I'd need to eat a salad. What if I just cut this? I don't hate you, Luce. There we go. That's fine. Yeah, once beat up Arceus with his hands and forced him into a Pokeball. That is actually true. What if we put like a little pond here? Okay, two options, right? Two options, and I need you guys' opinions. We do a little pond, like little tiny pond area. Or we do like a picnic area with some picnic tables and stuff. That's fine. That was quite funny. My hands are special. Why are they special, Luce? I'm assuming you're calling me your husband. Pond. Alright. We can do pond. Right. Okay. Just get a rough pond shape going on. This does limit when we do our staircase here, but I think we can just punch out an area for the staircase here. So I think it should be fine. And especially because... Go on, don't be shy. We might even be able to have, depending on what we do up here, we might be able to have some water pour down into the pond. So maybe we put the pond right against the wall. What do we think? Pond right against the wall, or... No. No, I don't think we do. Because if we don't... Hold on. Let me think about this real quick. Was it like that? If we don't put it against the wall, we can have some little decorative stuff. Against the wall looks too out of the way. Yeah, it looks more... It looks more intentional like this, right? Hold on. The water's always so hard to do in this one. In this game. I did not mean to flood my entire area. Ignore that. Give a natural pun. Very nice. Thank you. That's exactly what we're trying to make it give. I think a tree right here would look wonderful. Someone asked a question. Oh, Lapras. There you go. There's Lapras. Can you name a Slowbro after me? I would be honoured if you were naming a Slowbro after me. I don't think it's classified as night yet. I think we're still in evening, because, like, the sky's still pink, so I'm going to quickly go check for Pidgeot in a second. And then we'll come back to this. I'm going to need some flowers as well. I'm so glad I didn't cut them. That would have made me really depressed. This game is so cute, you wish it was available on the One. I know. Everyone should get to play this game. Right, let's quickly go check to see if Pidgey Arts has spawned. Ugh. Changing colours with paints. Sorry, there's Pidgeot. What about him? Pidgeot, sorry. I was checking my phone because they were talking about the event that I'm going to on next week, and I wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing anything. He's here! It's my favourite fighting type, Clobberpuss. Is that what you were doing? That's what I was doing. There he is! I say something about Pidgeot. Yeah, I said I wanted to come check him. There he is. I became friends with Pidgeot. Just casually as Zapdos. All of the legendary birds are roommates with Eevee. I don't know where Moltres is, but oh, he's over there. They were so underwhelming in game. Who were? No. For God's sake. The legendary birds, what, in this game? Or in, like, Pokemon? Like, the actual game? Moltres is over there. Yeah, I mean, in Fire Red, Leaf Green, they've got really terrible movesets, but as do most of the Pokemon in that game. So that's why they struggle. You also can't get Moltres until after you beat the game? Question mark? Do you have to have beaten the Elite Four to get Moltres? I know you can obviously get Zapdos as soon as you get Surf. You can get Articuno as soon as you get Surf. Well, I think you need Strength as well for Articuno. But I think you get that roughly at the same time you get Surf. Right. I need a tree. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, because obviously I've only got one of each of them. Did you spy a Gengar? You most likely did. I'll see if I can find him. See if I can spot him from up here. There he is. Hey, Gengar. We don't talk about Gengar. We don't. How's the Cubone? He's up there on the... He's in the graveyard with his mom. There is actually a Marowak there. I'm not suggesting... You know. I don't understand how I placed that there. Or that one. Opening the box. Luke, technically you were there. You were just asleep. So... What stream was it? Oh god. Does it tell you the date that you found the Pokemon? We told you the next day and said you could have watched it. This sounds like you're victim blaming at the moment. But a lily pad. I'll have to go get some, Does it tell you what date you find the Pokemon? No. I'm really sorry, Luce. I need to go... My Pokedex is almost full. Yeah, I've only need like 9 Pokemon. We're getting there. I need leaves. Do I have leaves? I do have leaves. Yeah, you eat that fucking leper berry, Hoppip. Let's go. It wasn't Hoppip. That was that was Hoot Hoot. So hard for me to... There we go. What can I put in to make something cool? Well, I don't want a simple salad. Okay. What if I put a vibrant ham... Okay. Chili sauce. Okay. Tea. No. What's cooking? Slowpoke Towers. Can we get Des banned? Actually. See you later, Maxine. Have fun. He's still chomping. You're scared that you'll like the taste? No, I'm not. Even if the taste was lovely, I wouldn't eat it because I'm not a horrible person. Is that too much duckweed or is it a reasonable amount of duckweed? Can I show my shirt? Yeah, it's Psyduck. Specifically, I think this is Pokemon... I think this is Detective Pikachu. I think it's like a Detective Pikachu type shirt. Do you wanna see the shirt? For the advert I had to do, I got sent a shirt. I don't think I can keep it up for long. That's crazy. It's crazy that that's on a shirt. Aeolus is left big toe. Thank you for the 2 winks. Pokemon creator, by the way. I know. Trust me, I know. Crazy, trust me. But they're paying like most of my rent for 1 ad. So of course I'm gonna do it. People can be upset, but they're paying me a lot of money, so I don't care. What is that shirt? Yeah, it has like an anime character on it. I don't know who it is. We've not got super long left, so anything that we can add to this. A couple of stones. Hate that damn Queen Bee Pokemon. Vespiquen. Is she out? Wait. The one you just saw. Did I walk past one? I am just... Yeah, I hope you're not talking about Volbeat and Illumos. I remember the Pokemon you hated. Or you asking if I do? You hate Volbeat. That's okay. And you're forgiven. I don't agree, but you're forgiven. There's not really any space for a bench here. Which sucks, because like a little bench would be quite nice. I mean, I could put a bench here, but like, to what end? You know what I mean? And then we have to turn this into a staircase. This is probably going to be the hardest part. It looks good out here. You like it? You don't want to over-decorate such a small minor spot. That is true. What if we put one of those mushroom lights under the water? Specifically under the duckweed? It will make it emit like a little glow. Let's try it. All we can do is try it, right? And I think those mushroom lights have like a firefly effect. Because Nox sent me a video of how to make like firefly trees. And you basically just have to build those mushrooms and then surround it by... Oh, what it is I think you have to actually pick up the cave glowing mushrooms. Let's see if we can go find one. In the cave. Obviously. But you have to specifically pick one up with Magnemite. Because if we can get little fireflies around the pond... Well, you know what? Like, we've got a stew going, guys. Nobody laugh. I don't want to see a single lol in the chat. Or a ruffle or a LMAO. Do you stream you making your family's carbonara in the voice chat? Yeah, I think you should. Love a good carbonara, me. There's got to be a cave mushroom. There's one right there. See these little firefly effects that they have? You see how cute that is? It's the only torch I've ever found. Right. Come on, little Magnemite. There's still a couple of relics that I don't have, annoyingly. Like... There's... One of them is the Slowpoke rug, because I picked one up, but I never got it from the relic. So there's still, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these left. Loads of little relics, because I keep just getting duplicates. I got all the fossils, luckily. Recipe-wise, oh my god. Wait, this game's got so much stuff. You give the vibe of Slowbro on the beach eating ice cream. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Thank you. There's so much stuff you've got to unlock to craft. Holy moly. And we're not even like... We're not even like halfway through it. Jesus. What do we think that is? What do we think that could possibly be? Accidentally got Empoleon, whoops. Hell yeah. Right. If we go into Magnemite mode, we pop this... Oh, we can't pop it under the duckweed. But if we put it at the back here... Now we've got little fireflies around the pond. Tell me that's not adorable. Tell me I haven't absolutely cooked there. Does paint work on full stack to individual pieces? I don't know. I've never painted anything more than like 1 or 2 objects. Lights in the water. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm just gonna make sure I don't accidentally pick them up. But it gives a little firefly effect, which I think is absolutely adorable. It is almost 7. I am going to have to leave soon. Do we put one of them firefly lamps, like the big ones here? Not the little ones, but like the big ones. Maybe we just put a little one here. So it's almost like a blinking light of like, this is the way you're supposed to go. I think I like that. I think I like that little like, here's the correct way. And you follow this route up. I think this is a successful little build, guys. A lovely little staircase with a pond, which now leads to a bridge. Leads up to here. Wow. Hi, Simone. This is something we've got to tackle eventually. No idea what we're going to do here, but we'll do something. This we've got to tackle eventually as well. We can have some Pokemon live here, though, which would be cool. We'll definitely figure it out, 100%. I'm just going to grab these. But make it a park. The thing is, I've not really got many spaces for the Pokemon to live. And we've got a lot of Pokemon here. So we're going to have to start building spaces for them to live. So that might be what this is. Hello, Montana. Rate your Rocky Ridge build. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I think it's pretty cool. Who's the mother if Montana's your son? No idea. Simone, thank you for following. But unfortunately, guys, I'm going to have to leave it here. I won't be on tonight, but I will be on tomorrow. Pikachu you didn't tell me about. I'm not hiding him. Sophia Vergara's mum. Going back just to tell Pokedeb bye. Hell yeah, Maxine. See you later. See you later, everyone. It's been wonderful. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Love you all. Mwah, 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 mwah.